Hey guys. So today is February 1st. I hope that you guys got your first of the month started in the right way. We had or having a cup of coffee. And we're going to be using the Clueless Tarot Guidebook deck. You guys know I'm going to be using this deck until I'm called to do something different. But I love that this marker is here so we can kind of see what we're doing and what we'll be using. This is take one of this particular read. We haven't had to do it more than once yet, so we'll see how this comes out. Happy Sunday. We're actually going to be doing church from home today because we have somebody coming in to finish up some more tasks, which we hope to be closing out very soon as of right now for this first 2 weeks of things. So yeah, let's get into the read. Temperance card. So we have the Temperance energy coming up. This came up last night in the read that I did closing out yesterday. We have a full moon in Leo, which will be on the horizon at 5:08 Eastern time today. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So we have the Temperance card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's Aaron's favorite card. We have the Ace of Cups. As we talk about having a cup of coffee. So yesterday, I think we got was it the Ace of Wands and Pentacle?
Ace of yeah.
Swords? Okay. So we'll read the Ace of Cups today along with the Wheel of Fortune to kind of see what comes up. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands, right? Or no, Four of Wands. Sorry, I was confused of five and the 10. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, which is Elton and Amber on the dance floor. A lot of communication in the background, a lot of music in the background. But it's like they don't even hear it, right? They're like dancing, they're having a good time. She's engaged with him, he's engaged with her. It's a even balance of how they see one another. We have the King of Cups energy, which there's an introduction coming in based on this card. And again, we see a lot of individuals in the back. This is when he comes onto the tennis court and all the girls are in the back talking on their cell phones, having communications, and I think Ty is introduced to the actual group of people at this time. We have the Magician card, which is a call to alchemizing your energy, but through the fire. Through fire energy. Yesterday we talked about having the fire under your behind. So it's a call to like push through and like not even push through, just like be bold in the push, right? Because fire energy is very bold, and we're having a full moon in the sign of Leo, which is also a fire sign. So that's relevant as well. We have the Knight of Cups energy. This is, I see cups always as having a choice. So we'll possibly read the Knight of Cups. We'll, okay, moving forward, we have the Four of Swords. We read this yesterday twice, I think, so I'm not going to read it again. This is kind of a call to knowing your surroundings, knowing what to expect. And I think it's also a call to doing things differently, right? So if we talked about choices with the Knight of Cups or some sort of choice that you do have, then having to know or already knowing something for what it's going to be, then maybe it's just asking you to choose the opposite, like choose something else. Then we have the Five of Cups coming forward. Four cups that are present, one cup spilled. It's like spilled milk energy. It's like one has spilled, but we have four other cups that we can use, right? Then we have the Ten of Cups. This is a full completion energy from Cher's part. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll read two more cards, but I'm going to read the Ten of Cups energy. I'm going to read the 5 and then the 10 because I think it's cool that each of these are aligning with one another. So we have the Temperance card, which has to do with Sagittarius energy, not caring what, I kind of see that as not caring what people think, doing it your own way. But then below it, we have Amber and Elton, right? They're kind of doing their thing in their own way because you don't see anybody present but them two. So let's start with the Cups energy, like I said. All right. So the Five of Cups, we'll start there first, is this card here. So this is one cup that has spilled, four other cups that are present. So maybe things aren't totally settled between you and a friend yet. Oh, we read this yesterday. And one of you are hurting. Grief is the epitome of ickiness, and it's no fun going through it alone. Or maybe the grief itself is the issue and one of you wants to be alone. So like I see this as a place of, like, we did talk about friendship yesterday, choosing what time and space is necessary to, like, kind of come together and talk about where you guys stand if it's prevalent to a friendship interaction. This card could also be a sign to let the griever grieve, because the only way out is through, right? So there it is. It's some sort of interaction that has to do with a friendship and a conversation that will be had, right? We have the Ten of Cups. Cher's ability to make over Miss Guy says nowhere near as impressive as her ability to make over her own soul. So that's from an internal intuition, right? You're utilizing the internal health to do outward experiences. Her genuine interest in Pismo Beach disaster relief comes from a place of sincere concern for the environment. Okay, and being a vegan, I try my best to live my life as, as thoughtful as possible, and to consider all elements. I'm also considering the fact yesterday me and Aaron were able to, when did we pick up the plants? Was it yesterday? Day before. So we were able to, like, put some plants in the space. In California, we had about 25 plants. Right now we're on 1, 2, 3 over there, 4.
One up downstairs.
Is it one downstairs? Mm-hmm. We have about 5 plants right now, which I know plants are our thing. It's an opportunity. How I see it is putting your hand in the dirt. It's really building something from its foundation and having real, genuine care for its production of blooming, right? And I kind of see that in the actualization of environment and nature and how we're affecting the things that we walk out into every day. And if we think about it in that way, we'll be more thoughtful in how we engage just out in the world, right? So Cher is on her way to self-actualization, and that's what this card shows you. The thing you're doing is really good for you. So, it could be any skill or any volunteering or anything that you're doing that gives back to other people. Even for myself, like, I come on here and I do the reads, and, I will use the cards. I will sometimes use scripture in combination with the cards. And I was talking to Aaron about it one day, like, if for any instance you might think it's conflicting, but it's not. It's all a message and everything. I think partly me being Caribbean, it is natural for me to have a level of empathy and feel about things that come natural to me. But then you also have the element of the Christian word, if that's your walk. If not, however that you serve out in this world that is communal for your internal health space and spirituality, that comes through as well. So I think doing this allows me to build a community that, also is in a space where we're figuring things out. I think in the world we're figuring things out. So it's an element to help us to engage in ways that are going to be positive, that are going to be effective, that are going to touch people outside of yourself, right? We live this world, kind of the main character energy. We live this world in the robotics of thinking that we're the only ones living it, when in actuality, everyone's living it, but in their own main character. They're their own main character of their own life. So, why not engage people in a way that you guys could effectively come together? So that's how I see it, as a call to service and thinking about how you service people just daily, how you're effective to others daily. So the last thing that I'll read is the Ace of Cups and the Magician. I have 2 more cards to pick, so I'll do that. Okay, that came right out. So we have the Page of Pentacles. I really do love this card because, okay, it's just coming right out. Queen of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to put these two together. Why I put these two together? Because I think it's a protection energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a female figure in your life that either, you know, I see this as passed on because her mom was not presently living in the movie, but that photo was significant of being shown, that she's reminded of her, of who has made some influence on her, who has affected the way in which she lives life and the way she does things, and that was her mother. You know, her mother really set the tone in the home for her to like be there and live with her dad, even though she wasn't present. So it's like whoever that person is for you is shining through at this time. They're looking down and they're in a place of feeling proud because she has a proud look on her face. So let me do the Queen of Cups. So oh no, this is Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. So Queen of Pentacles. We have a lot of Ace too. So first being, because they're side by side, I came to the Page of Pentacles first. So I'll read that. Cher's furry backpack is quirky and cute, just like her, which makes it genuine even though it's faux fur. So it stands to reason that valuing something makes it genuine to the person who is valuing it, regardless of what anyone else thinks. So who cares if it's not popular? That means being an individual, liking what you like and loving it. They like their stuff and you like yours. This card appears when you need to recenter on your preferences and what you want. Not everyone is going to agree with your priorities, and that's okay, because the thing about standing out, thing about choosing choices that are not popular is you're going to get backlash and you're going to get critique. But the point about it, when you're getting critique, that means you're doing something right. When you're hearing nothing, that means you're not doing anything. So take the critique as I'm on the right path. Big deal. This is your opportunity, not theirs. Okay. So keep people's opinions out of your way. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is what we're talking about. Even in spirit, the late Mrs. Horowitz is still a source of comfort, guidance, and security, plus a total Betty. When the Queen of Pentacles appears, you are called to be your own maternal inspiration. Maybe you're an inspiration for yourself or others. People see you as a very motherly figure. How can you create a safe, stable environment for yourself and your loved ones? This is what I mean. It starts with you, because if you know that you like something, if you know that you are feeling comfortable in a space or an environment, and you know how to do that and cultivate that, then you can bring about more of a community that feels that way, right? And they feel good and secure with you. Prioritizing your financial and domestic security is a start. So it starts with I saw something that I read yesterday. It starts with the home. And then with the home, you stabilize an environment that then fosters more levels. You get me? More financial levels, more growth levels, whether it be career, entrepreneurship, whatever aspect works for you. But it'll be more levels of that. But it starts really in the home environment. As long as that's cool and that's right and it's foundational, then everything else will pillar forward from there, right? So I'm going to stop the read there because it's a bit long, and I'll come back later and just emphasize on more of this energy. I do want to land and say we have the Magician card, which is a alchemist energy for us, and then you have the Ace of Cups, which it just gives me some of the best energy, because I am a coffee girl and tea, but I'm really a coffee girl. Every morning, I just love coffee. I just like the feeling of it, the start of newness and refreshment. It just makes you feel that way, however you take it in. I do mushroom coffee and then regular coffee. But however you see that you start your morning, kind of think about that for today. And that will elevate throughout the rest of your day. I hope that you guys receive this message. I love you so much. And my camera woman is the best. Thank you, Erin. I love you. Bye.
Love you too.